T-Rex gets all the media attention. So, this video will be about our unsung hero, Allosaurus. Allosaurus lived around 150 million years ago during the late Jurassic period. The name Allosaurus means different lizard. In this video, we will explore 10 interesting facts about the fearsome giant. So let's begin. Number 10. Allosaurus was one of the first Dino movie stars. The Lost World, produced in 1925, was the first full-length dinosaur movie, and it starred not Tyrannosaurus Rex, but Allosaurus. It also had cameos from Pteranodon and Brontosaurus, the dinosaur that was later renamed Apatosaurus. But in the media, T-Rex kept on growing in popularity and pushed Allosaurus out of the spotlight, especially following the release of King Kong in 1933. Here's hoping Allosaurus makes his comeback in Jurassic World 2 or 3. Number 9. The most famous Allosaurus fossil is Big Al. In 1991, after a full century of Allosaurus discoveries, researchers in Wyoming unearthed an amazingly well-preserved, near-complete fossil specimen, which they dubbed Big Al. Unfortunately, it appears Big Al had lived a particularly harsh life. Analysis of its skeleton revealed numerous fractures and bacterial infections, sending this 8-meter-long teenage dinosaur to an early grave. Number 8. Allosaurus shares similarities with Wolverine. Despite what happened to poor Big Al, Allosaurus was, in fact, designed to quickly recover when damaged, and the bones were very resilient, according to a detailed biochemical analysis conducted at the University of Manchester. Using synchrotron imaging, we were able to detect astoundingly dilute traces of chemical signatures that reveal not only the difference between normal and healed bones, but also how the damaged bone healed, said Phil Manning, senior author of the paper. It seems dinosaurs evolved a splendid suite of defense mechanisms to help regulate the healing and repair of injuries. Number 7. Allosaurus may have excelled at ripping flesh off of prey. Flesh grazer sounds like some has-been WWF wrestler, but the term's been used to describe how Allosaurus attacked using its jaws. With hooked claws and slicing teeth, some scientists have speculated that this Jurassic ravager would have ran alongside giant sauropods that shared its habitat, ripped off a chunk of the hide, and fled to a safe location before the target could retaliate. A team, helmed by Ohio paleontologist Eric Snively, recently proposed that, thanks to its specialized neck muscles, Allosaurus was quite uniquely adapted to drive its head down into prey, hold it there, and then pull the head straight up and back with the neck and body, tearing flesh from the carcass. Today's birds of prey use the same approach when picking apart their victims. Number 6. Allosaurs even snapped at each other from time to time. As if living with spike-tailed Stegosaurus wasn't dangerous enough, many Allosaurus skulls have been found with deep bite wounds left by other members of their own species. Whether they were cannibals like Majungasaurus is uncertain. Number 5. Allosaurus was a little hard of hearing. Allosaurus's inner ear was built like a present-day crocodile's, and like modern crocs, it probably had difficulty picking up certain frequencies. Then again, crocodiles are capable of picking up on piercing sounds that are inaudible to humans, so maybe it had an advantage in some areas. Number 4. Allosaurus was constantly shedding and replacing its teeth. Like many predatory dinosaurs of the Mesozoic era, not to mention modern crocodiles, Allosaurus constantly grew, shed, and replaced its teeth, some of which averaged 10 centimeters in length. Surprisingly though, Allosaurus only had about 32 teeth, around 16 in its upper and lower jaws at any given time. Because there are so many Allosaurus fossil specimens, it's possible to buy genuine Allosaurus teeth for reasonable prices. Number 3. The typical Allosaurus lived for about 25 years. Estimating the lifespan of any given dinosaur is always a challenging task. But, based on the voluminous fossil evidence, paleontologists believe Allosaurus attained its full adult size by the age of 15, at which point it was no longer vulnerable to predation by other large theropods. Barring disease, starvation, or thagomizer wounds inflicted by defensive stegosaurs, this dinosaur may have been capable of living for another 10 or 15 years. Number 2. There's no evidence that Allosaurus hunted in packs. Paleontologists have long speculated that the only way Allosaurus could have preyed on the huge 50-ton sauropods of its day even if it only targeted juvenile, aged, or sick individuals, was if the dinosaur hunted in cooperative packs. It's a scenario that makes sense, and it would make for a great Hollywood movie. But the fact is that modern cats don't team up to bring down full-grown elephants, so Allosaurus individuals may have hunted on their own too. Number 1. Allosaurus was probably the same dinosaur as Saurophaganax. Saurophaganax, Greek for greatest lizard eater, was a massive 12 to 13 meter long, 2-ton theropod dinosaur that lived alongside the slightly smaller 1-ton Allosaurus in late Jurassic North America. Pending further fossil discoveries, paleontologists haven't yet conclusively decided whether this awesomely named dinosaur deserves its own genus, or is more properly classified as a giant new Allosaurus species, A. maximus. Thank you for watching Mega Top 10s. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please tell us your favorite dinosaur in the comments below. Until next time, goodbye.